As you can see from the title, I'm going to talk about men and women. This is just my point of view on it. So please don't be offended in any way, shape or form. It's just me expressing my opinions, okay? So, the first thing that winds me up about women. See, I feel sorry for men. As a woman, I know how crazy we are. Like, back crack crazy. Like, seriously. Girls, we need to chill. For instance, the age-old argument of the toilet seat. Seriously, girls, get over it. It takes 2 seconds to put the seat down. And how long to have an argument about it? And you're both left feeling like crap. Because you've had an argument and you're like, I'm upset now, that's not fair. Stop. 2 seconds to put it down. And guys, shut up moaning about us moaning about it being up. You don't put it down, granted. That's not what I was on about. Siobhan, you fluffed up. Yeah, women, shut up arguing about it. It was the women I was meant to be having a go at here. About arguing about putting the toilet seat down. Do you put it back up again for him? No, you don't, because you think it's your damn right to have that toilet seat down because you think you're in charge. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's 50-50. If you're not prepared to put it up, don't moan about him not putting it down. Okay? Okay. I don't moan about it. I live with my brother. And he's always leaving the toilet seat up. It doesn't bother me. I just put it down. There are far more important things to argue about than a bloody toilet seat. Okay? There's number 1. So, the difference between men and women, in my opinion, is men are very black and white. You got a problem? Fix it. Women are every other colour under the fucking sun. Just to warn you. Like men, for instance. Oh, the toilet seat's broken. Let's fix it. Whereas the girl will go, oh my god, the toilet seat's broken. Oh my, what am I going to do? Now I've got to go out and buy a new one. And that's a hassle because then I've got to put it on and then I've got to do this and then I've got to do that. And then I need to ring everybody and tell them. So whenever anyone rings and they go, oh, I had a nightmare today, the toilet seat broken. You know you all do it. You know every woman does it. But you don't look at me like that because you all know it. So that's the difference between men and women, in my opinion. In my opinion, I might be completely wrong, but that's just my, what's the word I'm looking for? That's just my, come on words, you in there. No, it's not coming to me, sorry. It might come to me later. I might shout a random word out and I'll explain it after. Like, for instance, men have no chance with women because we have arguments in our head and we wind ourselves up. I'm including myself in this because I've done it too, right? Men, say for instance, he's had a long day at work, he's come home and he's just shoved his coat on the chair. The woman will sit there and think, that doesn't belong there, that belongs in that cupboard over there. Why hasn't he just put it in the cupboard? So you go, will you put it in the cupboard for me please, darling? And he goes, in a minute. Now that, in a minute, just lights the fire, okay? Because you'll sit there and go, in a minute, right, okay, in a minute. I can't see him moving it yet, it's still sat there. I'm not saying all women are like this, I'm just saying some. And I'll sit there and I'll be like, it's not there, it's still there. It's winding her up by this point, guys, I'm just warning you. Are you going to put this coat away or not? And he goes, in a minute. I've just said, I'm going to put it away in a minute. Well, it's been a minute. But put it away. No. Right? in a minute, fine. She'll sit there and she'll go, oh yeah, in a minute. You'll put it away in a minute, but you won't, will you? No, because it's going to get to the point where I wind myself up so bad that I'm going to have to put it away myself, because that's the only way it's going to be put away, because it's just going to sit there and sit there and sit there and say, oh, I'm going to put it away. You never put anything away in this house. Click the like button if that's ever happened to you. Because that's when it happens. It happens. I know. I've done it myself. Oh, and also, let me give you a bit of advice. When a girl says, do I look fat in this? Guys always go, what's the right answer? What's the right answer? No, it's not, babe, you look like a heifer in that, mate. No, that's not the answer. Or say to him, I think you look lovely no matter what you wear, darling, but if you don't feel comfy in that, feel free to change. Regardless of whether she looks good or bad, right? That is the right answer. Okay? So you're being neutral there, because you're saying, I like you this way no matter what, but if you want to change, that is your choice. And dating. I can do it from a girl's point of view, and I can guess what it's like from a man's point of view, okay? From a girl's point of view, dating is terrifying. Because you've got to first of all, get ready. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what you're doing. If you're lucky you do know, but you might not. And you're like, that's one thing that does wind me up. Really does. I had a boyfriend and he went, I'm taking you out for the day. Okay, where are we going? Can't tell you, it's a surprise. Okay, what should I wear then? Whatever you're comfy in. No. If we're going for a nice meal, I need to make sure I look presentable. If we're going rock climbing, then I need to make sure I'm warm. What the hell do I wear? It turned out he was taking me to a concert. And I was bloody freezing because I wore a pair of jeans and this thin top, and I was freezing. If you'd have told me we were going to a concert, I'd have dressed appropriately. But I didn't, and I was freezing all night, but I didn't tell him that. So if you're watching, I was cold. So dating, right? That's the kick-off, right? Not knowing what to wear, right? I'm saying right a lot. I need to stop. Okay, note to self. Oh god, I'm so weird. So weird. Then you go on the date. You don't know them, they don't know you. Unless you're lucky and you go out with a friend. So you're like, how do I behave in front of you? Do I need to watch my P's and Q's? I.e. swearing. Which is a problem for me. I struggle every week to do no swearing on this. That's why I've started putting that thing at the front where it says there may be bad language and things that may offend people. Offend even. If you want to put offence up, that's up to you. So yeah, carry on, Siobhan. You don't know how to behave with them. It's scary. Plus, you're putting yourself out there to be judged by one person that may end up being your partner. But once they become your partner, that's when things start to unravel, because slowly you start saying, well, let's just throw this in. This is how weird I am, and do something weird. If they accept that, awesome. If not, then you're like, oh god, I've spent 6 months with this person and he can't, or she can't deal with my weirdness. What do I do? Me personally, when I go on a date, I'm me. I'm me. I can't be anything else, and I don't see why I should be anything. When I was younger, I used to be like, oh, don't do anything wrong, make sure they like you, do everything they want you to do and make them happy. And then now it's all about me. And that sounds selfish, but I am who I am and I can't be anything different. And I ain't got time to mess about anymore. As you may have seen from my last video. If you've not seen that, feel free to go over. I'll leave the link in the description below. So yeah, I ain't got time to waste. So I'm me. I'm crazy off her trolley me. I try to be as much as me as I possibly can without scaring them. And if they like me for that person, then awesome. I can't be anybody that I'm not, and I don't think anyone should have to be. I think we're all individuals and we all have our own little quirks, and we all have our own little things that we have to do. Like for instance, I have mild OCD even, and certain things have to be a certain way, and somebody might not be able to put up with that and other people might, and that's cool. And the sun's just gone in. Oi! Get your butt back out! That'd have been really funny if the sun had come out then, wouldn't it? Timing, come on, work with me. So yeah, what was I on about? My brain's gone dead again. Not that it was ever alive. Dates. That's one of them. I remember being on a date and just being like this across the table, just like, yo, da 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 da. And then as I went like that to move away, a bird pooped. Seriously, a bird pooped right in front of me, and I just went, and then looked up at him and he went, oh my god. I went, and he went, do you want to move? I went, yeah, let's move. Let's get under an umbrella just in case. Can you imagine if a bird had pooped on me? Can you imagine? That'd have been so embarrassing. But anyway, do you like my story times? So yeah, dating is hard for women because we are very insecure. Even the ones that act on the outside like they're not insecure, there's something they're insecure about and they don't want you to know about that. So please keep that in mind, guys. No matter how she acts on a first date, just accept it, okay? Because that crazy girl is nervous. That crazy girl is, yeah, whatever. Even the shy ones, watch out. Because they could become the crazy ones afterwards. Think. I really think I'm part Winnie the Pooh, you know, because sometimes my brain just goes. Dating. Like, from a man's point of view, this is how I see it. I think men get nervous, but because they've got that persona of being man, they have to act like they're fine and everything's cool. And just remember this, girl, guys are just as nervous as you are. Don't think that they're not, because they will be. And he sits there looking at you, waiting for signs to see if you like him, and you're too busy trying to make it impress him and everything. And yeah, I think we should just throw everything out and just be you on a date. And if you don't get on, then that's fine, because not everybody gets on with everybody. That's just how the world works. I think we should all just accept everybody for who they are, and whether that means they're weird. I like the word weird. Sorry. Heartburn. I'm getting old now. 34. Yeah, so they. Oh, Siobhan, think before you speak, woman. Think before you bloody speak. Dating, men's side, what I think. Yeah, we should accept everybody for who they are. And if you don't like something they don't like, then that's fine, because it's one thing out of everything. If you have a bunch of roses and one flower is dead, not a very good analogy, Siobhan, but I think that's the right word. You're not going to throw the whole bunch out. You're just going to... Or accept that there's a rose that's dead, okay? If there's something that absolutely you don't agree on, like, for instance, they're racist, that would be a big no-no for me. And judgmental, that'd be a big no-no for me. And narcissistic, that'd be a big no-no for me. Then that's fine, because that's who that person is. And you also have to think, why are they narcissistic? Because people who tend to be narcissistic have issues with the way they look. Just putting that out there too. So yeah, so that's my idea of what men think about dating, what I think about dating, and how I feel women feel when they're dating. And yeah, anything else that winds me up about women and men? See, I really do feel sorry for men. I really do. I kind of understand men. Maybe that's why I'm single. Because I understand them, I know that this is just no. Yeah, it just, sorry, I just knocked the stand. Yeah, I just feel sorry for them because they get so many backlashes. Poor women. Look, I'm all for women's rights. I'm all for equal rights. But I personally feel that men get overlooked. That's the word. Get overlooked. Because women are ruling the world now. Which awesome, but you have to remember men are here too. We're the same species. We should be helping each other, not putting each other down. We should be working together. And because see, when a lion is in trouble, the other lions help him. Whether, like, even the lionesses have come and help as much as they can. They work as a team. The only time they attack each other is when the other one threatens that person, which is human nature. Which is just nature even. I don't like fighting, I don't like violence. I cannot watch wildlife programs because when that lion tries to eat that zebra or whatever, it's just like, I don't want to say. I know it's Mother Nature, but I don't want to say. I can't watch it. I just can't do it. I know it happens and I'm well aware of it, but no. So when a man starts hitting another man, it's just like, stop, please, stop. I hate it. I hate fights. I hate arguments. I hate everything. I hate confrontation, full stop. But if you back me in the corner, I will just attack because that's my nature. But yeah, I think we should all come together and help each other and stop ripping each other apart. God, where's this video gone to? Let's just end it. Let's just end it right there because it's going to get too deep and I haven't got my armbands on. So yeah, if you like this video, as crazy as it was, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here. Comment below. What can you comment below? What you think? What's your outlook on men and women as individuals? Even though I've just said we need to work together, but just I would love to know what your point of view is on men and women. Don't forget to do live shows every Saturday on YouNow at 2:30 and YouTube at 4 PM UK time. And I will see you all next week with another video.